Welcome back.
To Marriage Beyond the Veil. Well, today is day 40, and that means jewel number 4.
Jewel number 4. So, what I would like to list as a jewel
Okay.
is being able to determine how you want to divide responsibilities.
Okay, so dividing responsibilities.
Dividing responsibilities, because there are traditional thoughts, roles, if you will, but what's going to work for you is what's going to work for you. And I think that when you're clear about, okay, who has a passion for certain things, who will not complain, right? But things that have to get done.
Yeah, so let's talk about our splits. So, what is one thing that you do that I do not do?
Well, there are many, but let's start with laundry.
Really?
Laundry. I do the laundry always. I mean, even when I'm ill, I still probably manage to do the laundry. Gail does the laundry.
If you're out of town for a week or better.
Or two, yeah. And that's how consistent I am about the laundry.
Yeah.
I mean, and the thing is this. It's something that I don't mind, and it's something that that needs to be done with regularity. I mean, and it's just a part of my routine.
Right.
Before I got married, I was a single person, and when I would date, if I dated,
yes,
I would always
If
want
you
to
dated.
fix. No, I'm saying when, it was not a whole lot, but when I dated, I would always want to fix dinner for the young lady that I was trying to impress. But what impressed them more than my ability to cook, they would come in and see how clean and neat my apartment was, which always blew my mind, because my thing was like, why should it be clean? I'm the only one here.
Right.
I don't, but again, so, I mean, I was always used to taking care of myself. I knew I wanted to be married, but I never knew if I would.
Right.
But if I never got married, one thing I did know, I was going to be well fed and I was going to be clean.
Yes, and so now he doesn't cook because that's one of my chores that I do. But even with the kids, there were things that we both did. So I always did the doctor's appointments, and he did the dentist appointments.
Yes.
Didn't like going to the dentist.
But if kids got sick and there was vomiting, that was me.
Yeah, him or mom, somebody other than me, because I would, if they vomit, I vomit too. So, I mean, you just have to know the different things. There was a time early in our marriage, I paid all the household bills, but now that falls on him. We have a split, but, it's more his responsibility to make sure they're taken care of.
What you're saying, again, it doesn't matter what traditional roles or responsibilities are. You get to determine that.
Yeah.
And whatever's going to work best for you. I mean, along with the laundry, I also do the ironing.
Yeah, he does.
And Gail will attempt to iron and then be like, get out the way.
Yeah, like he will take that off and let me iron that for you. And that's okay. I'm not offended by that. I'm actually happy, that he doesn't want me to go out looking bad.
So, again, there whatever the responsibilities are, you want to make certain that they're being done consistently.
Yeah.
And whoever is best suited for it
Yeah.
and willing to do what needs to be done, that's how you determine it. I mean, to say, well, this is man's work, this is woman's work, that's foolishness to me.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, what do we need to do? What do we need to get done? And
how
what's
we
the
wanna
best way?
Exactly. And I will say this, and then I'll finish up. But my dad, and I said he's 94, and until he got sick recently, one of his chores, and one of the few things he was still able to do was after mom would clean the kitchen, he would go get the mop and mop the floor.
Okay.
So that became the thing that he could do.
Yeah. And see, mopping the floor, that's a Gail thing.
And he always went to the grocery store because my mom never drove. So
yeah.
There you go.
So, what about you? Divvy up what needs to be done.
Yes.
And however it works for you,
exactly.
Your family, that's what you do.
And if you feel overloaded, ask your spouse, hey, can you take this off my plate? It's okay.
It's okay. So, until tomorrow, the Lord says the same.